Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to study a part of biology known as fertilization. We are going to study this topic with questions and answers for a better understanding. The first question we have here says, the fusion of the nucleus of the sperm cell and the nucleus of the ovum is best described as dash. A. Implantation. B. Fertilization. C. Phagocytosis. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is B. Fertilization. So fertilization is the process whereby sperm cell combines with the egg cell. This process occurs in the body system of a woman. The next question says, the fertilization that occurs inside the body of an organism is called dash. A. Internal fertilization. B. External fertilization. C. All of the above. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Internal fertilization. There are different types of fertilization. Research have shown that there are some organisms that fertilization can occur inside their body, while some organisms fertilization occur outside their body. Human being is an example of an organism in which fertilization occurs inside the body. But an organism like toad, the fertilization that occurs in toad and frog is external. It occurs outside their body. So the fertilization that occurs inside the body of an organism is called internal fertilization. The next question says, the advantages of internal fertilization are dash. A. Minimal wastage of gametes. B. Greater chances of successful fertilization. C. Success in fertilization after extended period of time. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. There are many advantages of internal fertilization. One of the advantages of internal fertilization is that there is minimal wastage of gametes, especially the sperm cells, and there is also greater chances of successful fertilization. When fertilization occurs inside the body of an organism, there is high expectation that fertilization can occur even after little extended period of time. For instance, in human beings, the egg can be released, but the egg stays 24 hours before it dies. But the sperm cells can be released into the reproductive system of a woman, and the sperm cell can survive for up to 3 days. So this helps in making fertilization successful within that period. So sperm cells can survive in the reproductive system of a woman for some days. All these things are the advantages of internal fertilization. But if someone is talking about external fertilization, when sperm cells are released outside, the temperature of the environment can easily affect the power of the sperm cells. But all these options are the advantages of internal fertilization, especially in human beings. The next question says, the glycoprotein found in the zona pellucida of the ovum is responsible for egg and semen adhesion in dash. A. Tomatoes. B. humans, C. Cassava, D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is B. Humans. So studies have shown that the glycoprotein found in the zona pellucida of the egg cell is responsible for the egg and semen adhesion in human beings. The next question says, the diploid cell formed after fertilization in a female human being is called dash. A. Zygote, B. Enzyme, C. Hormones, D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Zygote. This zygote is the diploid cell formed after fertilization in a female human being and other mammals. So, studies have shown that zygote is the product of fertilization. When zygote undergoes some certain developments, there will be formation of a fetus or a young animal or human being inside the body of a woman. So this zygote is a product of fertilization. The next question says, the site of fertilization in a woman is best described as dash. A. Oviduct, B. Uterus, C. Cervix, D. Clitoris. In this question, the correct answer is A. Oviduct. This oviduct is the site of fertilization in a woman. Oviduct is a place or is a structure where fertilization takes place. This oviduct can also be called fallopian tube. The next question says, an embryo formed in a woman when zygote undergoes cell division is called dash. A. Blastocyst, B. Hemoglobin, C. Bilirubin, D. Melanin. In this question, the correct answer is A. Blastocyst. The blastocyst is an embryo that is formed in a woman when zygote undergoes cell division. We said that zygote is a product of fertilization. So when zygote is formed in the body system of a woman, that zygote will begin to undergo cell division that will lead to the development of an embryo known as blastocyst. The next question says, the alkaline nature of the seminal fluid neutralizes the dash of the vagina for the benefit of sperm cells during their movement to the fallopian tube. A. Acidity, B. Alkalinity, C. All of the above, D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Acidity. Research have shown that the seminal fluid that contains sperm cell and other things is naturally alkaline, and the vagina of a woman is naturally acidic. So the alkaline nature of the seminal fluid neutralizes the acidity of the vagina for the benefit of sperm cells during their movement to the fallopian tube. The next question says, millions of sperm cells surround the egg after ejaculation, but only dash penetrates the egg. A. 100, B. 250, C. 1, D. 150. In this question, the correct answer is C. 1. Millions of sperm cells are released during ejaculation. So when these millions of sperm cells get to the oviduct where the egg is staying, they will surround the egg, but it's only one sperm cell that will penetrate the egg in order to fertilize the egg. The next question says, low sperm count affects successful fertilization. A. True. B. False. C. All of the above. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. True. So low sperm count is a condition whereby the body produces fewer number of sperm cells below the normal, and this can affect successful fertilization because enough sperm cells are needed to travel to the oviduct. But when these millions of sperm cells travel to the oviduct, finally one will fertilize the egg. So when the body don't produce enough sperm cells that will travel to the oviduct, fertilization can be affected seriously. The next question says, fertilization takes place A. During ovulation. B. If ovulation occurs a day after ejaculation. C. If ovulation occurs 2 days after ejaculation. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. So, fertilization occurs during ovulation. Fertilization starts during ovulation. So if the sperm cells are available during ovulation, fertilization can begin. But studies have shown that it takes up to 24 hours for fertilization to become successful. And if ovulation occurs a day after ejaculation, fertilization can still take place because the sperm cell can stay in the body of a woman for some days. It can stay up to 3 days. Depending, there are some sperm cells that can stay 2 days, some can stay 3 days. It all varies depending on the quality of the sperm cells. And studies have shown that fertilization can take place if ovulation occurs 2 days after ejaculation, due to the fact that the sperm cells can survive few days in the body system of a woman. All these options are correct. The next question says, successful fertilization is affected by dash. A. Age. B. Ovulatory disorder. C. Sperm quality. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. Successful fertilization can be affected by different factors like age. When men and women advance in age, the sperm cell production will be affected, the egg cell production will be affected. And research have shown that when there is ovulatory disorder, when something goes wrong in the ovary, if the ovary is not producing egg very well, it can affect successful fertilization. Sperm quality is also another factor that can affect fertilization. If there is poor sperm quality, there will be a low fertilization, or there can be zero fertilization. But if the sperm cells have good quality, there will be high success, or success will be recorded in the area of fertilization. All these things are factors that can affect fertilization. The next question says, the scientific process whereby egg is taken from a woman and combined with sperm outside the body of the woman is best described as dash. A. internal fertilization, B. in vitro fertilization, C. single fertilization, D. none of the above. In this question, the correct answer is B. in vitro fertilization. This in vitro fertilization is a scientific process whereby the egg is taken from a woman and combined with sperm cell outside the body of that woman. So in this situation, fertilization will not take place in the oviduct. Rather, the fertilization will take place in a controlled environment outside the body system of that woman. So this process is a technical process, and there are some scientists that are trained in this field. If this is the first time you are watching our video, if this is the first time you are joining this channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel so that you will study other topics that we have treated in many of our videos. You can also drop your comments in this channel.